this week on the NFL Coaches Hot Seat. According to Bleacher Report, Gridiron, Urban Meyer, David Coley, Matt Nagy, and Joe Judge.
Hot boy.
All right, so I don't know if anybody saw this, but after the Vikings won last week, there was an awkward celebration with Kirk Cousins, and Kirk Cousins was screaming his favorite quote, "You like that? You like that?" while punching Zimmer in the chest. It was a very awkward moment. That's how we're starting this off. Mike Zimmer's getting flamed up. I'm sorry.
Let's go! Welcome, everybody, to the Rick T Podcast. Fuck it, let it ride then. How about them Cowboys? Poyer over McGregor any day. The Rick T platform is live right now.
I got some Rick T, from the field to the big leagues. Bang Moody from the three, I'm like KD. Number one draft pick, you should pick me. You ain't considered the GOAT if you don't got a ring. Eric and Jello like Brady throwing it to AB. My team a home run with more stars than the Yankees. Now we getting cocky. Had to put my goals on ice like Sidney Crosby. No, they can't stop me. Got my swing on the back, put my team on my back. You can get all the games, all the stats, and all the facts. This ain't Stephen A. or Max. Too sharp to get skipped, and you can't dispute that. This a duck put back. If you ever take an L, then we gotta run it back. If you coming here for sports, then you never coming back. That's real, homie, for real. Was a zero, Damian Lil. Now I'm pulling up from the logo. Bang, making them feel. Running to get the deal, get your family in the hills. Get focused, put your work in on the court and on the field. That's real, homie, for real. Was a zero, Damian Lil. Now I'm pulling up from logos. Bang, making them feel. I got some Rick T, from the field to the big leagues. Bang Moody from the three, I'm like KD. Number one draft pick, you should pick me. You ain't considered the GOAT if you don't got a ring. You ain't considered the GOAT if you don't got a ring.
Yes, sir. You guys already know what it is, man. Welcome to the Rick T Podcast, presented to you by the Rick T platform, man. I am your host, Eric Holmes. You can follow me on all social media platforms below at RickT_E, man. But you know I'm not doing this alone real quick. Hold up. Cut it. You know I'm not doing this alone. You know I'm doing this with the co-host, and you know my man Tony is here. So let's go ahead and bring him on one more time for the man Tony.
Yes, sir. It was great to be back.
Who made this beat?
That's my father. That's my father.
This shit hard, bro. This shit hard, man. Like I said, welcome to the Rick T platform, presented by the Rick T Podcast. I'm your host, along with my co-host, Tony Cave. You can follow him on all social media platforms. Cut it. Thank you. You can follow me on all social media platforms at RickT_E, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in wherever you guys may be tuning in from, whether it's at home, whether it's at work, whether you're on your way to the liquor store, maybe to the barbershop to get a haircut. We appreciate you for tuning in to the Rick T platform, man. Tony, our first show of 2022 is about to begin. How you feeling?
Fast, too. See what I did there? Fast.
I did see you. I did see what you did there, man. Speaking of fast, let's get into this first fan control football interview with my guy, Flash Hill. You already know what it is, man. Bang!
Murder on the beat, so it's not nice.
Yo,
My God, Flash, man, what is up, man? Thank you for
What's
tuning
good,
in, man.
man?
For joining us, bro. Appreciate you for taking some time out of your Saturday to join us. Talk some little bit of fan control football in general with you, man. We appreciate you for sure.
Appreciate y'all for having me on. Always love being on the Rick T podcast, man.
Of course, man. We appreciate that 100%, bro. Tony, you got anything to say before we get started into this interview, bro?
Welcome back, man.
Yes,
Welcome
sir. Merry
Happy
Christmas,
New Year.
Happy New Year. That's what I'm
Happy
saying.
New
Happy
Year.
New Year. You guys already know what it is. Everyone in the chat, Astro, TT Zylo, UK Droma, everyone is here. What's up, everybody? Don Clark said Kentucky. Okay, T Grizzly, I see you. I see what you did there, Don. New Year, Happy New Year. Merry Christmas to everybody, man. Flash, first of all, let's get straight into it, bro. You know I'm excited for Fan Control Football Season 2.0. As you can see, I got the Power to the Fans hoodie on.
I like that.
Along with the Zappers underneath it. You
Yes,
already know what it
sir.
is. You coming to the Zappers, my boy. We're going to franchise tag you, man. But let's talk a little bit about it. The combines have been going on. There's been some scouting. I know yourself was actually found at one of these combines, man. How you feeling? How you feeling about one of these guys ready to step up and get their next chance, bro?
Man, I think it's always a great experience for like people to get the opportunity. I remember when I was going through the camp as like the camps phase to get in the FCF, and I didn't really think it was a big deal. And I came out and obviously ran the fastest 40 that's been ran through there. So it's quite an experience. It's something that you'll look back on. You really don't realize while you're in the moment. So
We can't just breeze over that. The fastest 40, I did not know that.
yeah,
He's Fan Control Football's fastest man.
facts. That's me.
Sheesh. What was it?
It was a 4.27, 4.26.
Oh,
God
my
damn.
Bro.
4-2. Jesus, that's crazy, man. Matt Faraci, welcome to the show, brother. We appreciate you. Tony, what other questions you got for my man?
Man, so much. Let's start off big. How would you feel if you got franchise tagged by the Zappers?
I
Right
mean,
away.
you know, I'd be absolutely zapped and I'd keep the logo going. If we booze, we still lose. If we lose, we booze, whatever it is. Johnny made that thing happen. And I love Logan Marshy. He's probably one of my favorite quarterbacks. So I would love to connect and play with him again.
Most
Hell
definitely,
yeah.
man. He's
Marshy
definitely a
Madness
playmaker.
for me.
Yeah, Marchy Madness. I like that, dude. I never heard that, but that's cold, especially the way he plays, bro. He's always a challenge. You can always bet on him, just like March Madness, man. So I like that. Marchy
Yes, sir.
Madness, bro. So Flash, man, with all the news breaking that you guys are going to be on TV, on Peacock, on CBS, you know, on all kinds of different platforms, and for more to come, how you feeling about that, man? Do you think that's just a bigger platform for all of you guys to get, you know, your next chance at the next level, maybe the NFL, maybe something else?
You know, I've been waiting for like an opportunity to actually speak on this. It's going to be on NBC, Peacock, and Twitch. I hope you all tap in. And I think it's a very great opportunity. When they first called me and told me about this league before season 1 even started, they had already had this type of stuff en route and planned. So to see it all unfold within not even a year is crazy. And the biggest thing in football is winning your one-on-one matchups. You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest thing. And then you learn and expand your knowledge from the game there. So I think fan control football is all about winning your one-on-one matchups. So with the development and the coaching and all that stuff, I think it's probably the best opportunity that you could have out right now.
It really is, man. And along with all the special fun things that they do with the league and stuff like that, it's just something you can't beat. So 100%,
Yes, sir.
bro. Great
Character
answer.
building.
Yes, sir, bro. Tony?
I felt like I just asked a question, sir.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll go ahead and ask another one, man. I'm full of questions from my guy Flash here, bro.
I
So,
got answers.
Flash, season 1 was a success. It was definitely tough. I wouldn't say it was easy by any road. You guys know you guys were in a bubble because of COVID. Don't necessarily know if the same thing is going to happen this year. Which brings me to my next question. If the bubble does not happen this year, and players are still going to be in Atlanta around the same area, but they're not going to be in the same hotel as if you guys were. Do you think that's going to maybe affect the friendships, maybe the connections between quarterback receiver a little bit, just because they're not around each other as much as you guys maybe were in season 1?
So we were in the bubble season 1. If we're out the bubble season 2,
I believe so. I
yeah,
haven't
we
heard
are. We are
anything
out the
about.
bubble season 2. We are.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna hurt our connection as far as I think it's gonna help. Let me tell you that because we have more freedom to actually go out on our own time and run routes and things like that and work out on our own time as to where before we couldn't do those things. We only had practice. And then when we had to quarantine, we had to quarantine. Then sometimes they didn't want different people being on different floors, just to contain any type of coronavirus cases that happen, which I don't even think we had any, but I think it's going to help. And then I think it's going to help the league even more because we got a lot of dogs in the league. And
100%.
of course, we're going to have practices and stuff, but James Harden, if Quentin Flowers was coming back, man,
Yourself.
just Trent, if any of those guys, they're always working. Like when I was in the bubble last year, I got hurt, my knee went out. Got great trainers. Sarah helped me get back together, and James Harden and Trent is two people that you always see in the weight room working out. Like whether it's on the treadmill, whether they're doing ball throws or toss. Like I thought I was a hard worker, and then I met James Toon Harden. So like everybody's gonna be like, you're gonna have a bunch of people that's always hungry, that's always gonna be working out at different places in Atlanta. So I think that's where the league is gonna take and explode as far as the U.S. goes.
100%, man. 150%, man. And Tony, I'm going to go ahead and ask another question here just because what he said just kind of leads into what I'm about to show. You just did talk about Atlanta, so let's go ahead and talk about it. Fan Control Football Combine is coming home to Atlanta January 8th. You can also go ahead and register to try out right here below. Let me go ahead and pop this down real quick at tryouts.fcf.io. Go ahead and get your tryout in. Make sure you're vaccinated and get in the league, man. But you see Destroying, you see Austin Eckler, you see my guy Tony talking about number 11 is a goddamn dog. If you watched anything about the Combine, if you watched anything about Destroying's little vlog that he had, you've seen everything that you really needed to know about Fan Control Football, about the players that are, coming into this league, man. How excited are you for the competition? Do you think that'll be any harder?
Oh man, I think the competition level is going to rise. People have seen this and seen it go crazy. So I've had so many DMs and questions from defensive backs, from receivers, and just people that's trying to get into the league. And I'm always open to answering any question because I want the best to compete. I want the best to be out there. Like if it's one dude that wasn't as good as another dude, I mean, that's the way, the survival of the fittest, and I feel like
sir.
even if it's me, but I stand at the top of the food chain. So I'm
Yes,
not worried
sir.
about that.
You already know. You already know, man. You said I got gold teeth, nigga. This is from me. This is from me eating people. You already
You
know what
feel
it
me?
is, bro. I ain't playing with it, bro. I love it, bro. Tony,
Yes,
what else you
sir.
got from my guy Flash?
Let's touch base on that knee injury, man. How is that going? I know you probably healed a little bit during season last season because I think you came back and you played a little bit more, right?
Yeah, I played the last game with the Zappers in the playoffs.
Gang.
Okay, awesome. And then, so how has that gone over the break that you've had so far?
I actually the injury was caused from a wreck I had got into like 2 or 3 days before my birthday. I hadn't actually healed up when I had ran that 40 in a tryout, and I had let them know that, and they were kind of lenient on me with stuff that I did. And then when I came to the season, I thought I was ready to go, and then like my knee it just gave out on me like after a training session one day, and I was trying to go back up to my room and it went out on me. And eventually I got everything together, went and got physical therapy and stuff. I ended up having surgery. They took bone marrow out of my hip and mixed plasma together, and they put them in both of my knees, and I had surgery and stuff like that. They put me to sleep, and now my knees are better than ever. My whole body actually is better than what it used to be. The doctors really helped me, so I think his name was Dr. Raj. Shout out Dr. Raj, man.
Yes, sir. Shout out Dr. Ross getting people right, man. You always need doctors that know what they're doing, especially in a league like fan control football when injuries can be so sudden and stuff like that. You know, you guys are in an indoor arena. Like you said, last year you guys were in a bubble, so it's not like you guys got to go out and, you know, get that exercise in.
Yep.
And that kind of brings me to my next question, Flash, man. What are you doing to keep yourself, you know, getting ready for season 2, bro? What kind of drills are you going through? How many times a week are you getting out there on the field? You know, tell us a little bit about your training routine.
I try to at least get on the field as of right now 5 times a week, at the least. You know, we got 7 days in a week, so of course I'm gonna take a day off. But just recently, back when I was at Western coaching, I was putting myself through explosion drills and hitting the weight room probably 5 times a week. On some light stuff 2 of those days, and then I was trying to hit the field at least 4 times a week. And I had my quarterback that I used to go to school with. He would throw with me throughout the week. So right now, as far as my workouts, I've been hitting the track. I've been doing track training. I ran track in Mount Sac. Great sprinter coach John Bolton, Coach Kyrie King, and Crayvon Gillespie. They're both in the Olympics right now and both went to Oregon. And I ran on the same team with them. So all of us are pretty close, tight-knit, I would say. And I've been doing those workouts that he used to issue to us. And then in the weight room, I just make sure I maintain at least my size and what I got going. And I've been eating pretty well, so to try to gain weight. But mostly the track workouts and hitting the weight room with squats and making sure I keep my lower body in shape and my explosion, stepping in and jumping over hurdles. And then I got my regular cone drills that I do.
Yeah, man, of course. You just posted a picture a little bit ago on Instagram. You were shirtless, in shorts, on top of the car. And all I could think is, damn, dude, his calves are fucking huge, dog. Like, no wonder he's the fan control football's fastest man. You see this guy's calves? He's definitely keeping in shape on the lower end, bro. So shout out to you for that, man.
Thank you, man.
Definitely got a challenge for you later on here in the interview, but we'll go ahead and talk about that in a little bit. Tony, what else you got for my man?
Yeah, so you said you're trying to gain weight. Can you help my man Eric gain a little weight?
Man, it's a struggle.
It is a struggle, bro. It's a struggle out here.
I understand your pain.
No, all jokes aside, though, we want to talk a little NFL with you. Is that all right with you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Awesome. So, who's your team?
The one that pays me the most.
Hey,
all
right. Great answer,
all
brother. Great answer. Let's go.
All right. Do you have any predictions for a Super Bowl win this year?
I'm from Tennessee, so I'm saying the Titans.
Okay.
The Titans, bro.
I
got a little NFL game I want to play with you, Flash, before we get into my challenge, bro.
Okay.
So, the Hall of Fame, Pro Hall of Fame finalists just came out for the class of 2022 in the NFL. A lot of great names: Jared Allen, Willie Anderson, Rondé Barber, Andre Johnson, Torrey Holt, Devin Hester, Zach Thomas, DeMarcus Ware, Patrick Willis. The list goes on and on with great players, bro. So this game that we're about to play is called Hall of Fame or Nah, where I'm going to give you either a player or a coach in the NFL right now, and you tell me on your personal opinion if you think that they're going to be on the Hall of Fame, maybe a slight reason why or why not they might or might not be. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
man. So let's get into it, man. Starting off, Bill Belichick.
Oh, man. Hall of Fame.
No questions needed for that,
question.
right?
Does he need an explanation?
Hell no, bro. This next one might, depending on how you answer it, though. Let's talk about it. Odell Beckham Jr.
Ooh.
Odell, I think Hall of Famer with how his career is continuing to go. I actually think they might make it to a Super Bowl this year, for being honest. I didn't even think about that, but I think he's a Hall of Famer. I just got so much respect for him, man.
The Rams. They literally spent their whole team on Super Bowl or bust this year. So
yeah,
they got no choice. Moving on, man. George Kittle.
George Kittle. He's a dog.
Tight end university.
I don't want to put everybody in the Hall of Fame. That's what makes it so. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. It makes it not as valuable when everyone's allowed in it.
Okay. I'm gonna put George Kittle in the Hall of Fame. I can't say no. I can't say it's wrong.
He's a dog. He's a dog for sure, bro. You can't. There's no one better. Okay. Let's talk about this next one, man. Devontae.
Nah. I don't like DBs.
You said nah. That's a linebacker. That's a linebacker.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
on
man.
defense.
Jamal Adams is a dog, though, but
I like
yeah,
that comment. Depends on the second half of his career.
I get it. Odell depends on this. Yeah, Odell
absolutely.
Hey, I think he's on the downfall of his career, though. Let's be honest, but that's just my personal opinion.
I mean, he
Moving
started.
on.
Look, we're not going to blame Baker, but he started.
He had what over 70 something
Shots
games with the
fired.
Browns. He had 7 touchdowns. Over 7 games with the Rams, he's had 4 touchdowns. Like, it's just not adding up. So I feel you on that flash, bro. Moving on, next player, my guy Justin Herbert.
Herbert's got some growing to do.
100%.
I think we're gonna put him in the or nog category.
Or nah, love it.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame or nah.
Yeah.
Justin Herbert does not make it, man. Moving on, Pete Carroll.
Pete, I'm gonna have to go with or nog because you got to get my dog Marshawn the ball on the 1 yard line.
You ain't lying,
Come
bro.
on.
You ain't lying. Beast Nation are still pissed about that, bro. Believe me.
Man,
Still mad. Moving on, Lamar Jackson.
come on, Hall of Famer.
All right.
Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer.
Vic.
Moving on, this one.
I'm not gonna say Vic 2.0 because he's his own person, but definitely Hall of Famer.
Definitely something special that the NFL hasn't seen since a Vic, I would say.
Yes,
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? So 100%. Moving on, a couple more left for you. And this one's going to be interesting to see because you don't like DBs. So let's talk about one of the best in the game, Jalen Ramsey.
Okay, that's a Tennessee native, and I grew up with Jalen Ramsey, and he is definitely a Hall of Famer. Shout out Jalen Ramsey.
Respect.
He's I just want to go on record saying, man, that man transcends the game, and I got so much respect for his game. So
he really has, man. He's brought that grit and whatever he has, man, to LA and wherever he's came from. Like you said, he's a Tennessee native. So shout out my guy Ramsey. He's a dog for sure. I was wishing Dallas took him over Zeke at the time, but Zeke worked out, so go ahead and forget about it. Moving on, bro. Baker, you just brought him up.
Do we say it?
No.
Thank you.
No, hell no. Yeah, bro.
I think Ty Dolla $ign said it best for us.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
no, bro. Moving on, man. Young Sean McVay.
I love Sean McVay, Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer.
I don't like the fact that he hasn't won a Super Bowl yet.
That's true. That's true. He's been, but just not one. So
I think he might get the opportunity to win one, but I like him as a Hall of Famer. Just as far as a coach, competition, and a competitor, he changed the Rams around. So I like him as a Hall of Famer.
You gotta love a coach that's chasing his players down the field.
Like celebrating. I love celebrating.
I just love his coaching mind, bro. Like when I do the play action in Madden, that's what I call it. I'm in my Sean McVay bag because that play action shit he be running is just
he's brilliant.
It's on. Yeah, it's brilliant. Yeah, great word to describe it, bro. Moving on, 2 more for you. Deebo Samuel.
Deebo.
And these guys are young, so they have a lot of growing.
I don't think he's flashed as much as an Odell Beckham.
That's very true. That's very true. I feel like he's going at a weird angle with the running back position. You know what I'm saying? How he's sitting in the backfield, like he's trying to get the Cordell Patterson shine when that's not the angle he should be hitting.
No, okay. So. If that was CP, we definitely Hall of Fame him. So I'm gonna say or no.
Or no. I 100% agree, man. And last one for you, man. This one, I might kick you off the show if you answer this wrong. Dak Prescott.
And I gotta say this. Like before I say this.
Here it goes.
I did not like Dak at first. Okay. And I was not a Dak fan. And then Dak got injured and I felt like he has so much left in his career after thinking. I was thinking he was so bad. He comes back and does the things that he does now. He's a Hall of Famer. Like,
all right.
You can't. I mean, the injury this season.
That was so bad.
He still got more to go.
That's what I'm saying. He's still really early in his career, man.
And CeeDee Lamb not looking like he's getting any worse. So
CD is a dog. You remind me a lot of CD with the way you run your routes. I'm not gonna lie. Like he's very specific with it, man. And I love it, bro. I've been watching you in them one-on-ones, man. Checking out highlights from season 1 and shit. You got to keep up to date.
It's
man.
Gonna be a show season 2. Be ready.
Zappers need it, man. Yes, sir, man. Now, time to get into my little, I would say, Kobe Bryant challenges. Because as you know, before Kobe Bryant passed, he gave specific NBA players challenges to go ahead and drive and reach throughout their careers, throughout their seasons. Like when he retired, he hit up Giannis, a young, skinny, little African Giannis, and said, yo, you're going to win MVP one day. Now look at Giannis, an MVP winner, a finalist MVP. Like he's a dog now.
Yeah.
So I'm doing this to every fan control football player that comes on my show, man. I'm calling it Eric's hit list, and I'm just giving them a couple challenges that they need to hit throughout the season to come back on this show. Nah, not to come back on the show, man. Hey, I'm all you're gonna be ex-nayed if you don't hit these challenges, man. So let's get right into it. Eric's Fan Control Football Season 2.0 hit list for Treydonte Hill. My number one hit list is you got to be Fan Control 2.0 fastest player once again. I'm saying you're gonna redeem that highlight, no problem and no problems. Number 2, Fan Control Football 2.0 most targets, man. I think you're going to be open. Like I said, I've been watching your one-on-ones. I've been watching the tape. I think you're going to be open, man, and I think you're going to get the most targets. So I'm challenging you on that. And number 3, this one is out of the box, man, but I'm challenging you to throw a touchdown pass this year, bro. I don't know how this is going to happen. I don't know if it's in the playbook, but I am asking you if you accept these challenges. Fan Control Football 2.0 fastest player, Fan Control Football 2.0 most targets, and 3 throw a touchdown pass in season 2.0. Do you accept my guy Treydonte Hill?
I accept.
My guy accepts it. You already know he was going to accept it. It's challenge. Accept it, man. Eric's hit list. I'm excited to see what my guy does here. Treydonte, thank you for playing Eric's hit list. You know what I'm saying? Doing the NFL trivia with this, bro. We appreciate you for taking some time out of your Saturday night to do this with us, bro. We're definitely going to have to do this during the season. I want to get some updates from yourself throughout the insides of the leagues. Maybe we link up when I'm in Atlanta because I'm going to be coming down there for a game or two. You already know what it is. And when you get franchise tagged by the Zappers, I want you to remember the Rick T podcast was behind that, man.
Yes, sir.
Promise. But if you don't,
make sure I work on my throwing arm too. So
hey, I'm excited for that, man. My guy Treydonte Hill, man. Appreciate it, brother.
All right, brother. Flash out.
Yes, sir. Flash out, man. That was my guy Treydonte Hill. One of my personal favorites from Fan Control Football Season 1.0. You already know what it is. I got the Power to the Fans hoodie on. I got the Zapper shirt underneath. You already know what it be. Chat was going crazy during that. So let me go ahead and read chat a little bit. Matt Faraci was going stupid. UK Drama was going stupid. Everyone was definitely in to the little NFL game we played with my guy, man. So I'm excited about that. We'll definitely continue to talk some more NFL football with our guy Spencer Webb, Oregon football tight end, when he comes on after commercial for our second interview of the night. We're going to talk to him about what happened throughout the season, a little bit about his plans, what's going next. And we're going to get really into it, my guy Spencer, man. As you guys know, I'm an avid Oregon fan, so the season didn't end very well for us. So I'm excited to get the ins and the outs of, an actual Oregon player, man. We're going to get down to the nitty gritty. So stay tuned, man. We're going to get into our first commercial break here on the Rick T podcast. On the other side, Spencer Webb, Oregon Ducks tight end interview. Stay tuned, man. We'll be back.
Fan Control Football.
You can make the selection on your phone. I got the plays up in front of me. What do we think?
Manziel to throw. For the win! It's caught! Flash Gordon! Renee Montgomery.
Marshawn.
Joe Montana. Quavo joining us.
This roof is gonna blow.
Fan Control Football is on NBCLX with season version 2.0 coming spring 2022.
Power to the fans.
For many times I was laughed at and not believed in, but it was still a kid with a dream.
The $1,000 showdown started off with a bang and turned into something I never thought it could be.
I feel I still have room to improve. I still set goals for myself to strive for. I'm never complacent.
Everyone had a motive. Everyone wanted to grind. And everyone wanted that money. But who wanted it the most is what it came down to. Where alliances started, alliances were also broken.
I feel like I'm I don't know, I'm not going to say nothing.
My phone a friend just got here. He's on his way to the library now, but he approves of my pick.
Some from friends to foe.
Hey, Eric, have you ever heard of a domino effect? So when something happens to somebody, something else happens to somebody else?
Yeah, what's going on here?
Don't you do it to me,
my
guy.
Don't you?
I'm sorry, guy.
That's jacked up. 6 teams made it, but who wanted it the most? Who was going to do anything for that money? And most importantly, for that championship?
Incomplete. Fuck the Jets, the Brady Bunch, Rocky's butt fumbler, oh hell no, or beans above the frame.
While some are looking from the sidelines, someone is going home with the gold. The league is just heating up. It didn't start week 1. The pressure starts now. The draft, the trades, that's all over with now. It's time to fight till the end. To some, fantasy football is just a game. But for us, fantasy football is life. First of all, before I get it to you, Tony, I just want to tell the fans and the people, it's an honor to be here. This is our second official Ricky Podcast League, but it's the first one for money. It is the first one we finally got our fans in, and it is the first one we have broadcasted here on the Ricky Podcast, man. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who played, everyone who put their money in, and everyone who fought to the very fucking end to get here with us. It is not easy to get here. Ask Tony, ask Jay, ask all the ones at the bottom of the fucking list.
That was a low blow. I'll be back next year for my redemption.
Let's start off here, Tony. We have 10 players in this league, and I feel like it's only right to name them. We have Tarachi's Butt Fumblers. We got you, Discount Belichick. We got Jello, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. We got me, Beans Above the Frank. We got Haley, the Brady Bunch. We got my dad, Fuck the Jets. We got Jalen, Big Easy Mafia. We got Devin, Odell, No. And we got Delon, Incomplete. It's time to present the awards, huh? And I'm excited for it, man. Starting off with the best draft of the season and the winner of the best draft of the Ricky Podcast $1,000 Showdown Award of 2021. Barachi Butt Fumblers, a.k.a. my guy, Matthew Barachi. Moving on to the best trades of the season. We looked at it and said, man, this guy can fucking trade. So the winner of best trades of the season. So the Fuck the Jets, my pops, Eric Sr. Moving on, man. I couldn't read it. Comeback team of the season. This could have went a lot of ways. But a Vanilla Vic and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, a tie between my guy Jason and my guy Jello, man. Both started off really, really bad and came back really, really hot. Get into the next one. Oh, I like this one. Best shit talker of the season. One person all year where we looked down at this phone and we said, what the fuck is this guy bitching about now? Who is he talking shit to now? And this guy happened to be a unanimous landslide winner of this award. Shout out to you, Big Easy Mafia. My guy, Jalen Holmes. I love him, man. And these last 2 awards, to me, mean the most. I'm not going to lie to you. It was a big deal. Salute. Let's get into these last 2 awards, Tony. Coach of the Year. This one's a big one. There was a lot of candidates for this one. I'm not going to lie. This could have went 3-4 different ways. Coach of the Year, man. This is a big one. And the winner of Coach of the Year for the Ricky Podcast $1,000 Showdown. Beans Above the Break, baby! Hey. And I take pride in that, baby. Thank you, brother, for being noticed as a great coach. It's right. Team of the Year. Fuck the coach. We're going to the players, the team that kept consistent all year, the team that knew how to win. Team of the Year, Rocky's Butt Fumblers with his second award of the night. Let's get into our final award of the night. Yeah. just because it's your second award doesn't mean you don't get some round of applause. You got him voted on most likely to be not re-invited to the league next year. Shout out to you guys. Also most likely to get not get invited back next season. Big Easy Mafia and Discount Belichick.
I just want to say something.
What's up, man?
The fact that y'all really try to vote me out of my own league hurts. It really hurts.
You already know what it is. The Rick T Podcast, presented by the Rick T Platform. Hey, that was a fucking dope-ass interview we just had with my guy, Treydonte Hill.
Bro, I love every time we have a humble but confident athlete on here. It's freaking awesome to do interviews with people like that.
Of course it is. That's why we're going to have my guy Spencer Webb on here in about 2 minutes, man. We're going to talk to him about what happened inside the Oregon season. 10-4, dropped the ball at number 3. I'm not going to be so blunt when he gets on here because, I'm an Oregon fan. But damn, man, it hurts to be that high and then to fall so low, bro. Sorry, E, but Boomer Soomer. Hey, it was a great game. It was a great game.
Yeah, at least you're not like me. At least y'all had a chance. Our chance was over after Utah.
UCLA fans.
Rough.
Bruh. I have such a good question for Spencer. Such a good question. And I feel like I have to save it till the end. My guy Zylo saying Sko Ducks. You're spelling it like you're a Vikings fan. It's SCO. It's not Skull. It's SCO. SCO. I hate when people do that shit.
Hey, yo, shout out to our honorary Vikings fan, though, Uncle Mikey. He's watching somewhere.
Uncle Mikey, get your ass in chat. Don't be scared, brother. We don't bite. Rah. You know what I'm saying? Hey. We don't bite. UCLA has fans. Hey, I said that 100% when I heard Tony was a UCLA fan. I was like,
it's got one for sure, 100%.
I don't even know if Chip Kelly's like, yeah, he's their coach, but is he really their coach? Oh, college football is getting intense too. The national championship is set. Georgia, Alabama. The rematch. SEC versus SEC. I think, of course, I was about to say, I think, of course, a lot of people knew it was going to be this way. My guy Zylo. I'm going to spell it however I want. All right, yo, I'll meet you at the bodega. You heard? Talk like I'm in New York. You know what I'm saying, man? I'm so excited to talk to Spencer, bro. I'm telling you, as an Oregon fan, you guys know Mario Cristobal left us high and dry before the bowl game. You don't think I'm going to ask about that goodbye meeting? Because I am. Like, how fucking awkward. How fucking awkward must that have been? You know what I mean? And we're going to find out. Hopefully.
Hey, if we're going to talk like we're from New York, though, it's brick outside, bro.
It's brick outside, yo.
It's brick outside.
Let me go get my. I don't need to wear my sneakers then today. I need to wear my Timbs. I love New York talk, bro.
They're so fun.
Too much black ink crew, man. They be getting me too hooked up on the New York talk, yo. Whoa.
All right. So while we're waiting for Spence, let's go ahead and talk about some other stuff. Get the chat involved.
All right. Let's go ahead and start off here.
Rest
John
in peace,
Madden.
man.
Yes, sir. Moment of silence. Moment of silence. John Madden, 1936 to 2021, man. A couple days right after his actual documentary about himself, All Madden, dropped. It's been replaying on FS1, for a week now, and I love that because I got to, record it. And Matt, Bing Bong, like New York talk. I was like, are you talking about John Madden? That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up. All respect to John Madden, all love to his family and his friends, and everyone who loves football and the NFL in general, man. But John Madden, yes, he did suddenly pass away at the age of 85?
87,
something like that. No, 85.
Yeah, I think it was
85.
87.
36-21. It's 85.
Is it really?
Yeah, 85.
You're right.
Thank you. I think it was more off of memory. My guy J Money time for John. You already know that's what we've been grinding on Madden. You know who it's been for? For John. It's all been for John. J Money time. Yes, sir, man. We had some rough ass losses though, and those weren't for John. One loss we were up by like 6. I think it was the last play of the game. We had the ball up by 6, and I was like, Justin, just go ahead and motherfucking throw it, dog. Like, they ain't gonna do nothing with it. Bounced right off my hands. Pick. As soon as they picked it, we were both like, no. Took it 6. Took it 6.
Really
lost on
like
the last play. That's
It
Madden
really
for
be
you,
like
though.
Yeah.
Speaking of John Madden, man, let's look at his credentials. 10 seasons as the Raiders head coach. 112, 39-7 overall as a head coach, AFL champion, Super Bowl XI champion, 30 years of professional broadcasting, and Madden video game named after him. And not only named after him, it's literally like his baby. Like, I feel like Madden, I've been watching the documentary. I've been watching all kinds of people talk about it. A lot of people in football, myself included, have learned the game of football from Madden. I learned clock management from Madden. I learned, the ins and outs of cover 2 from Madden. There's just simple stuff from Madden that you can learn that you would never learn just watching football from your couch. Agreed?
Well, he gave an old playbook to Madden software designers to start the game.
And I heard, yeah, they asked him, they were like, we can, because when the game first started, I believe it was like 85. They didn't have the technology to actually have 11-on-11 football. So the creators of the game came to him and they said, we're not going to be able to have a lineman. It's going to have to be 7-on-7 football. And he looked at him and said, not with my name on it. If you want my name on it, you're going to put 11-on-11 football. This is a teaching credential. I'm not teaching kids 7-on-7. I'm teaching them 11-on-11 football. And that's what we're going to do. So they ended up getting it. I'm going to win for John this weekend. Yeah. In fantasy, Don. Yes. Take it home. Take it home,
John,
baby,
we trust.
John. In John we trust, baby. I want to show you guys. This is probably heaven right now.
Damn, that's beautiful. Is that so? Wait, hang on. Put that back up. We got Betty White running that slant route over the middle. We got
man.
John running that zigzag post.
You said Betty White running a slant, and I almost drooled on myself. That sounds so nice.
Yo.
Just saying, man. We all know Betty White was a foxy little miss, back in her prime. 99.
Oh, yeah, she was.
99 was still looking good on her. I won't lie. Shout out to Betty White.
Bro.
Rest in
this
paradise.
Was the next one I was going to talk about. He's running that curl route right there.
The comeback.
The comeback route. Yep.
And who the fuck is running who's running the inside bubble?
Shit.
OJ's ex-wife. She's running the inside bubble.
Yo.
I'm just playing. Too soon. Too soon. Too soon. This decades later, and it was still too soon. I'm sorry about that. It was all jokes, ladies and gentlemen. We are all love, peace. We are all love, peace, and tranquility here on the Rick T podcast, man. Tony, get your ass back on here. You're going to leave me hanging like You gonna leave me hanging like that for the fans to just murder me? They're gonna stab me in my damn back, man.
Yeah, hey, bro, DT.
So we gotta change the routes up real quick then, because there's no way DT is running an inside bubble.
DT is running the slant because the Tebow touchdown.
Yes,
we gotta give him the slant.
Yes.
We'll give Betty White going deep. John Madden running the comeback. And then Dan Reeves will run the little bubble route right here.
Yeah. Thanks, Dan. We all need a bubble route. Rest in peace to all those people. I believe they all passed in like the month of December. It's not funny at all, but I'm just saying like the way death works around people in the same, I won't say life, but same position of like power type of deal. Like everyone knows who Demaryius Thomas was. Everyone knows who Betty White was. You know, just key factors, and everyone in the world know who John Madden was too. So just key factors that came into play in the month of December, in the death pool, and it's not pretty, and I hate it.
So I'm hopping on a trend. Okay.
Yeah. What's the trend?
If anything good happens in 2022 in my life or for humanity itself, It's thanks Betty White.
Thank you, Betty White. I'm still saying thanks Harmball, the gorilla. I feel like he's really walked me through a spiritual path in my life. Oh, yeah. Fuck. How wrong am I going to say his name? You know, it just don't work that way. You know what I'm saying? So, But we're going to get into this interview here in a second.
Yeah, I think
I was about to say, I think somebody just popped in. It's a little rough, though. My guy Spencer did text me just a minute ago and said he's in a snowstorm, so it's taking a little while. It's hard to get, going into the whole connection and stuff like that. It's snowing here in Colorado, too, so I can't even hate on it. He's actually in Oklahoma, so pretty close to Colorado. Snowstorm's going crazy. Harambe, motherfucker. Sorry, Harmball. Disrespect for the king.
This guy, I literally stopped for a second. I was like, what?
As I was saying, Harambe has walked me through a great spiritual path in my life that, I don't think that
else has been walking you through that part of your life, bro.
It wasn't my dude Harambe?
No, bro. It was Harbaugh.
Hey. Matt, I'm just going to say, I didn't mean to disrespect him. Like I said, he's a true hero in my eyes. Rest in peace to all the people that, passed away in the month of December. John Madden, Betty White, multiple others.
Watch us finally blow up because you murdered his name.
People just fucking know the Rick T podcast because they hate it.
Because you couldn't remember Harambe's name.
Yeah, we're not going to clip that. We're not clipping that.
All right.
No, I'm just fucking with you. You know we're clipping it, man. Tornadoes here in Kentucky again today. Dawn, please stay safe out there in Kentucky. T Grizzly would just go rob a jewelry store and get out of there. You're visiting your family. So just stay safe. You know what I'm saying? Stay indoors. You guys have seen the movie, what was it? Storm Trackers? When they run towards the tornadoes? Yeah, Storm Tracker when they run towards the tornadoes. Dawn, don't do that shit. It's just not going to work out for you, man.
Hey, Dawn, question. Where's the husband?
Where's Mike?
Where's Mike?
Mike?
I'm looking at chat. I'm scrolling through, and I'm like, I only see Dawn.
Speaking of Dawn, though, we'll go ahead and play this while we're waiting. Speaking of Dawn, her son actually is a really big Rick T podcast, Rick T platform advocate, really big Rick T platform fan. He supports us all the time when he's not at work. Unfortunately, he is usually at work on Saturday night, so he tunes in when he can. But my guy Dallas sent us a very special video last week for Christmas. It was the Rick T podcast, a.k.a. the Rick T platform's Christmas gift from him. And we got one from his parents actually a couple weeks before that, man. So let's go ahead and play it. You guys check this out.
It's Dallas Clark, also known as Indoors Magneto, back again. I'm here with my boy 2K Life 88, also known as Tyrell Langston, also known as the Long Finger Bandit, also known as that freaking guy. Look, I'd like to make a big shout out to my boy Eric Holmes, whole crew over at the Rick T platform. Y'all are the shit, man. I love being on this show. I love watching this show. I had to give y'all that shout out. Y'all see us here. We about to walk in the gates here at State Farm Stadium. It's Christmas Day evening. Colts, Cardinals, and I can't wait to get in that ass. We taking over tonight. We making the ocean of blue in that Red Sea. Last time I checked, these seas are still blue, right? So hey, y'all have a good night. I'll be back with y'all. Thanks so much, Eric. Love you, man.
To go to a two-possession game. On 3rd and 9, Wentz says all day with just a 3-man rush. Back in the end zone. What a throw! There's Wentz making the play.
All y'all over at the Rick T platform. Let's get it. Fucking killing it. You already know who it is, and if you don't know, now you know. If you ain't checking out the Rick T podcast, you need to look at it. You need to look it up. If you're a sports fan, if you like anything sports, check out my boy Eric Holmes. Check out the Rick T podcast. They fucking kill it over there, my man. Hey, shouts out from State Farm Stadium, live. Merry Christmas. Colts, Cardinals. Let's get lit, fam. Holla at you, Eric.
Side kick. It's loose for a moment, but then the Colts recover. And it's Michael Pittman to bring it in and bring Carson Wentz and the Colts to 9-6.
Hey, one last time, Dallas Clark from the Huddle Chat Sports Show. Let's go, Colts. Merry Christmas. Hey, let's go, Blue White. Colts came into Arizona and snatched Christmas right out of the hearts of the Arizona Cardinals. Let's go! Woo!
Shout out to my guy Dallas Clark with the big shout out, man, from Arizona, going for the Christmas Day game in the NFL. You guys already know what it is, man. So shout out to THC Sports. Shout out to my guy Dallas. And shout out to everybody who tuned in to the Rick T podcast because, man, we have a special guest coming on right now, man. So, Tony, are you ready?
I'm stoked. I love talking to this guy.
Dude, let's get into it, man.
So it's not nice.
Yes, sir.
What's good?
What's good, my boy? How you doing, brother?
Man, you know me, blessed.
Always, bro. Doesn't matter the ups and downs, the tribulations, the trials. It does not matter, man. Everyone in the chat saying my boy Spencer, man, they were excited to have you on the Rick T podcast tonight, man. Shout out to you. Appreciate you for, of course, man. Appreciate you for taking some time out of your Saturday night to do this again with us. As you know, we had you on before the season started, got your expectations, and then we got to kind of see it play out, man. So I'm excited to talk to you and kind of get your mindset, you know, going forward.
Yeah.
But starting off, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I thought you were still going.
No, you're good. I was about to say there must be like a half a second lag, and that should be happening all the time.
No, you good.
All right, man. So starting off this interview, bro, as you know, I'm an avid football watcher. I'm an avid college football fan, and I'm a big ass Oregon fan. So, you know, I've been following you. I've been following the team all season long, man. As you guys know, some point in the season, Oregon Ducks were ranked 3. That's high up, man. There's a bunch of college schools. There's a bunch of divisions in college football, man. How did it feel to be on that high, bro? How did it feel to be on that high, ranked 3, you know, going forward, man? Did you guys have so much hype around you? How did that feel?
You know, it's dope, especially, you know, just the teams we were playing too. You know, we got to play Ohio State and stuff and beating them. And, you know, I think the one thing we did struggle with was trying to keep it week to week, not looking too far ahead. So that ended up kind of biting us in the ass. But, you know, that's a blessing, especially in college football, Power 5 conferences and stuff. That's a big deal. So it was, you know, it was fun. And, you know, the year obviously didn't end up how we wanted it to. But, I had a fun year. It's funnest year I've had in college so far.
Oh, yeah, most definitely, man. And quick question before I let my guy Tony get into some questions. What year are you? You a junior going into your senior year? How's that working?
This was just technically my sophomore year because COVID.
Okay.
So, but I'm a senior in school. So I got 2 more years of eligibility left.
Nice. That's dope, man. You plan on coming back? Is that breaking news or was that already planned?
No, I'm coming back for sure. Yeah, I'll be back. I'm not in a rush to do anything. I want to graduate, and that's coming up here pretty soon. And shit. I'll be back for sure.
It is. Hell yeah, man. Go ahead and run it back, man. Love it, bro. Tony, get into it, man. I know you're excited to talk to my guy Spencer. What kind of questions you got to ask him here, man?
Yeah, absolutely. First of all, man, congrats on almost graduating. That's huge. So congratulations on that. Of course. Not directly football related, but I think you might have seen me in your TikTok chat a few times trying to blow you up, trying to get you back on here. I just wanted to know kind of 2 things. 1, are you doing that to try to grow some following there? And then 2, how do you deal with the haters like this guy right here?
Man, I think TikTok is kind of started off as, just fun. And then I kind of started blowing up on it. And then the destroying video came out. And then that kind of, set up more stuff. Then I started, I got on the creator fund and stuff. So, I get a little chip here and there from it. But with the haters, honestly, it comes with it. I read it and I laugh. I definitely don't listen to couch coaches, that's for sure. But yeah, I mean, it's all part of it's all part of college football and the position I'm in. You kind of just expect that type of stuff.
I feel it, man. Spencer, I know you have no respect for couch coaches, but man, I'm a big supporter of the fan control football league where the fans call the plays. I would call myself a couch coacher. Sometimes I've been sitting there watching the Oregon game and I'm like, man, just hit Spencer on a quick 5 and out, hit him on a slant. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of fans don't realize that there's a lot more to the game than what you can see on TV. There's processes and there's different reads. There's different stuff. So it's not as easy as playing pitch and catch or just running the ball up the middle. So I respect 100%. People's opinion. But sometimes, when you're talking shit to a player about a coach, it's like it's a game of inches and there's a million things going on that doesn't, you can't justify it by saying like, just do it,
Yeah, 100%, man. And it's weird you say that because we were just talking about before you got on, we were talking about Madden and how a lot of players or a lot of people learn the game of football itself from the game of Madden, coverages, time management, stuff like that, man. So like you said, there's more than what the eye is seeing, behind the field and behind the players and stuff like that.
Exactly.
So it's real deeper than that, bro. Tony, what else you got for my guy, brother?
I just love the answers he's given us so far. So first of all, thank you again for being on here. And then, so can you kind of tell us a little bit about what you're doing to make improvements in your game? You can always improve as a player. So can you tell us some key things that you're working on?
Yeah. Well, 2 years ago, I broke my collarbone. And, that kind of just in my development, that I kind of took a step back from that, not being able to do much. So this offseason, just definitely getting in the weight room. That's always essential. And then just little things, I want to learn more. Like I want to develop my receiving game a little bit more. I'm already a good receiver, but there's just little things you can learn. You always can get better, just 1% better every day. So just stuff like that. And then another thing too is I want to learn more about defense and how defenses operate. And just, it slows down the game for you. So if I could do that this offseason, have the game slow down, get bigger, faster, and stronger, and, just get my technique right, I think it'll be a good offseason and have a good year next year.
100%. Great answer, brother. And that's the only thing you can do is just work on the little things, work on things that you need to improve. So that was a great answer as well, bro.
Yeah.
My next question, like I said earlier in the interview, man, I'm a big, big Oregon fan. So I know the ins and outs of the players. I know the roster and stuff like that, man. We got to watch our guy AB all season long. Transfer coming in, did his thing last year, did his thing this year for sure. But I want to know a little bit more about the freshman, Ty Thompson, man. What have you seen from him in practices and training camp and stuff like that has you excited for him in the future?
Ty, I love Ty because you could tell he has a chip on his shoulder. I don't really know where it comes from, but, he's hungry. And that, just as a quarterback leading the team, you want to see that. And him being a freshman too, already kind of making that stride and being a leader. I respect that. And then obviously the talent is there. He's 5-star. He's about my size, and he's got a great arm. I think this offseason the game's going to really slow down for him. Obviously getting more reps and stuff. And, we're going to have a good quarterback competition coming this spring and fall. So I'm excited to see how that pans out and see, the competitive side of him in that aspect. But yeah, he's that's Ty Thompson. He's a 5-star quarterback. So, you get what you see really.
Yes, sir, man. I found out about him on YouTube from Elite 11, and I was like, oh, okay, an Oregon commit. I like it. Let's check him out. And then his ass made it to the Final Four, and I was like, okay, this dude really got some arm. He really got some accuracy. He's really poised in the pocket.
He's fast too.
I can see that, dude. He's a beast, man.
Yeah.
And like you said, I'm excited to see the competitive side of him with the transfer Bo Nix coming in, man. You've actually got to play against him a couple years ago when you guys played against Auburn in Dallas. So crazy that you guys are actually teammates now.
Yep.
How you feeling about that? Do you think he's going to give it or give Ty a run for his money for sure too?
Yeah, I think, it's going to be interesting just to see how it all kind of pans out. I think he's a great player. I think he's got that veteran side of him. I think he's going to be able to lead a team. Being the Auburn starting quarterback, you gotta be able to, lead a team, and especially with those fans out there and stuff. He's a poised player. So I think he's going to fit in well with the team. I've chopped it up with him a couple times, tried to help him with the transition. He's actually driving out right now. So
getting to it.
Yeah, so I'm excited to meet him. Talk football with him, throw the ball around, and yeah, it should be fun coming this spring. I'm excited to see it.
Oh hell yeah, bro! 100%, man. Great answer, Tony. What else you got for my guy Spence?
I want to just address something in chat real quick. So we here at the Rick T Podcast can vouch for this guy. You probably get offers like this all the time, but this guy actually does this for a living for professionals. Am I allowed to say what he does, Eric?
Yeah, Matt Faraci 64 in our chat, man, a good homie of mine from high school. He's an MLB content creator, so he records all the MLB contents and makes all their hype videos and stuff for social media posts and stuff like that. So he's really up there. Like you said, if you ever need help with videographer or content and stuff when you're getting ready for the draft, let me know. I'll let him know, and I'll get you guys in contact for sure.
Yeah,
bro.
tell him. I don't know if he follows me on Instagram or not, but tell him to shoot me a DM, and we could chop it up for sure.
Definitely,
you heard
Matt.
it here.
You already heard it. Yep. Get to it, Matt. Tony, what else you got for my guy? You got anything else?
Yeah, man. Let's talk about the upcoming year. I mean, you guys are going to obviously ramp it up in the off season. Let's talk about your expectations.
Man, expectations. Honestly, obviously we have the week 1 game out there in Georgia, but I think really especially with the new coaching staff and stuff, I think we just need to kind of build that bond, get those relationships started. I haven't really thought too far ahead about, I just literally had my last game. So, I'm trying to just relax right now and chill for a second. Then once we get after it, it's time to get after it. But I think just this offseason, having a good offseason, learning the new playbooks, and just getting in that weight room. We have the players to become, a national championship team. So I think with this new young staff, they got, they're savvy, they're exciting, they're fun. We've talked to a couple of them, and I'm just, I'm excited, really.
Hell yeah, bro. And that brings me into my next question. I know I've been waiting to ask you this all night, and this is kind of a 2-part question. Part 1 of this question is obviously, assuming that you've talked to Coach Dan Lanning. Maybe just got a quick what's up. I'm Spencer. I'm going to be on your team next year. Yada, yada, yada. Chop the shit with them. How cool is he? And how excited are you for, him being the Georgia D coordinator and then that being your first game next year out in Georgia?
Yeah, he actually called me like an hour after he got announced.
Shit.
So I talked to him for a little bit. It was there was something going on. It was around Christmas time. But yeah, we're going out there. I'm excited to see that stadium too. I think that's gonna be sick. But I think it's gonna be interesting. The media is obviously gonna have fun with it, and it's gonna be a good game. I think our team is built to play. Teams like that, those blue chip schools. So I'm excited. I'm really excited for the years to come because I think. The team has been so young and everyone's starting to grow up now. And, we're starting to get a little bit more, veterans, on the team.
Yeah.
So I think him coming in, he's got great energy. He's excited. This is, what is this, his second head coaching job or first? Is this his first head coaching job?
I believe it's his first. Yeah. I think he's only been coordinators
he's hungry.
and stuff.
We're hungry. So I think, just that mixture right there is going to be, it's going to be dope.
Hell yeah, bro. And I got one more quick question. I've been waiting to ask this all night as well. Last time we had you on, man, I was piping up Mario Cristobal, talking about how big of a dog he was. And he is a dog, in my opinion. I think he's a great coach. I have nothing wrong with him. People are going to do what's best for them. And, unfortunately, what was best for him is, going to take that job down in Miami.
Yeah.
But I think what I want to know and what a lot of Oregon fans in general want to know, and maybe just people in general, how fucking awkward was that meeting when he had to tell you guys that he was leaving? Was that fucking weird? Was it a whole big meeting, or did he just hit you guys with a text? Like, what's going on, man?
Well, we all kind of saw it, I saw Bleacher Report post it like 3 times and then delete it. So it was back and forth. It was weird, and I committed to Coach Cristobal, and that's my guy. I love him to death. So it was bittersweet. I'm happy for him. I think he made the right decision. And I told him the night before too. I said, we were texting back and forth, and he's telling me he was struggling with it because we have a really good relationship.
Yeah.
Deeper than football. And he You know, I told him, I said, dude, your job is based around helping other people. You know, you're putting kids, you know, through college and stuff, and your job is literally giving back. And I said, look, don't take this the wrong way, but like, don't even think about your family. Don't think about us. Don't think about Miami. Like, what do you want to do? Like, you do everything else for everyone else, but what do you want to do? You know?
Yeah.
And I think that might have helped. I don't know. You know, he might have already made his decision before that. But, you know, I just said that because, you know, that's a great opportunity for him. And I probably would have done the same thing, to be completely honest.
I feel it.
But, yeah, you know, he's out there. I'm excited for him. I'm excited. You know, I'm a Miami fan now. So, you know, a lot of my coaches are going out there too. And
Yeah, they are.
I'm excited to see how they do.
Nothing but love, nothing but respect, man. You know,
Yeah,
like I said, even me as a fan, I can't disrespect the guy.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that, you know, coaches and players, like, we're all chasing the same dreams. You know, like, we're all trying to, you know, grow and get better in life. And, you know, people trying to talk shit on him, saying that, oh, he's a traitor, that. Like, nah. He did what he could. You know, he handled it the best he could. The whole team wasn't there for the meeting, but, you know, he told most of us, and I'm sure he texted everybody and let them know too, or called him. But, you know, it was awkward. You know, just seeing him walk out for the final time was kind of weird. And us just kind of sitting there like, damn, you know, I've been with him for 4.5 years. I've known him for about 5 years now. So it was weird. And, you know, I think Rob Mullins did a great job too of helping us with the transition, keeping us informed and stuff. So shout out to, you know, all of them, you know, AD and stuff. But yeah, you know, it's college football. Change is gonna happen. That's one thing that's constant in college football is change. So yeah, you know, I couldn't argue him at all.
100%, man. Like they're calling it the coaches carousel. It's going crazy, man. It's a real thing. Tony, what else you got for him, man? I know I got one more final question after you to go ahead and end this interview out, brother.
Go ahead and end him with a bang, man.
Say less. Say less. Spencer, I took a little peek into Oregon's schedule next year, and I see they still don't have us playing USC. You know, we don't really get to take our chance at Lincoln Riley.
We'll see him in the chip.
You think they make it that far?
Yeah,
I think so too. Honestly, they're gonna get some talent down there. Lincoln gonna get them boys right for sure.
We'll see him in the chip.
Okay, that honestly that answers my question right there. I was gonna ask him how he feels, but that's how he feels right there.
I know one thing. I know Oregon ain't scared of competition. You know,
never.
Yeah,
we ain't never been that.
You know
one.
what I'm saying? So he can't play for him. So I'm excited. You know, we'll see what happens during the year, but. If we see him in the chip, we see him in the chip. Meet him in Vegas. Put the ball down and play ball.
Yes, sir, baby. Let's go ahead and get back to the top four, get to them playoffs. The playoffs actually might be bigger than 4 teams next year. You never know. Big Blue Jay has a question in chat real quick. What's something you are looking forward to the most for next season?
Man, getting back in Autzen. I already miss Autzen Stadium and the fans. You know, you know, it's a great place. I love it there. And I feel like I haven't played a game in there in a minute. So, even though it's only been like 5 weeks. But, yeah, so like just that. And then, you know, just the opportunity to play ball again. You know, I already miss, you know, going to practice and stuff. We just, you know, had our last game. But, you know, I never take a day for granted, especially playing football. And, you know, when I went through that injury, that was my first injury my whole life. So, you know, it's shit's fun. It's college football and, you know, have fun with it. And I feel like this year I definitely was less stressed out trying to figure it out. You know, I finally get to, like, enjoy it, have fun with it, you know, help out some young guys. So, you know, that's what I'm most excited about is just playing ball again.
I love it, man. I love it. And when I went to Autzen for the first time, it's been like my life dream to go to Oregon, go to an Oregon game. And I went 2 years ago. Like I said, I got to watch you, Penei Sewell, Justin Herbert. You guys, you know, beat the hell out of Montana State. So it wasn't anything special, but a game is a game. And that environment in Autzen Stadium is something I don't think you can ever match anywhere. It doesn't matter if you go to Georgia, Ohio State, Dallas Stadium. It doesn't matter. That Autzen environment is just different, bro.
Yep, it's crazy.
I love it. Love it. But, man, shout out to you, Spencer. Thank you for joining us here on this Saturday night, man.
I appreciate y'all.
Of course, man. Let's do it again soon. We're going to have to do it again before the season. You know, get a little bit of update with yourself and stuff like that, man. So I appreciate you, brother.
Yep, thank you.
Yes, sir, man. Spencer Webb, Oregon Ducks tight end, man. Joining us high. You know, I already know. Spencer Webb does it big, man. One of my favorite college football players in the nation. Also plays for my favorite team in the nation. So that kind of helps out, man. Shout out to Spencer Webb. Shout out to the Oregon Ducks, even though we didn't go ahead and beat them Boomer Soomers the other night, man. It's all right, man. Still love from here. Still love from the Rick T podcast, man. Tony, you got anything to say before I go into this NFL commercial and then we get into some NFL talk?
I'm good, man. Just love talking to that guy. It's fun to have everybody around. We're done with the interviews for the day. So now we're getting into some trivia, some games, get y'all active. So stick around.
Yes, sir, man. On the other side of this commercial, we have a couple. And when I mean a couple, I'm talking maybe 2, maybe 3 NFL topics. And then we're going to get straight into our NFL trivia and then straight into our NFL pick'ems special edition. We're not talking about every game. We're talking about the games that fucking matter. And I'll show you guys soon what games matter, man. Eric Holmes Sr. is saying, see you. You talking Boulder? You talking Boulder, my guy? Goodness.
Boulder's been on fire lately.
I was about to say they might not even have a stadium after what's been going on, bro. That motherfucker probably burned down. The fires in Boulder have been going wild. And we do know this being Colorado natives. Tony is out there in Fort Collins. I'm out here in Colorado Springs. So, you know, we got another things going around Colorado, man. But like I said, stick around on the other side of this commercial. NFL news, NFL trivia, and NFL pick'ems. We getting into it, man. Right now, I'm watching the Jake Paul, Tyrone Woodley fight. They are the main event. But let's talk about who's fighting next. Darren Williams and Frank Gore.
Yeah, I got that pulled up, ready to go.
Them 2 boys about to throw blows, man.
Can we verify that number, Eric?
Yeah, they do. It's oh my god, dude. Hold up. Are you watching this right now?
As soon as you said, oh my god, I turned my head and I saw him falling through the ropes.
Damn.
And then Williams was just like, mink, 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 mink.
Yeah. He was fucking him up. God damn, you guys are not watching this Jake Paul, Tyrone Woodley fight right now. It seems to me the NBA might be about their shits, Tony. Is there something I didn't know about you guys? And I didn't mean to break up the NFL talk and shit that we were talking about, but when you look down and you see an NBA player knock Frank Gore out the fucking ring, like that is oh
To go in this round. Come on,
What's happening? Yo, we gotta stay focused there. Sorry, bro. Hey, lock in.
Frank Gore was trying to tackle him out the ring. What the Darren is a legit boxer, I guess. So yeah, Frank Gore just tried to play linebacker for the first time ever. So that was fucking wild. Y'all want to have a dance battle?
Freezes.
Bro.
Oh shit! Yo, New York's getting it poppin'.
Chicago, what you got?
Hey.
Oh, Tennessee!
Tennessee!
Sacramento! LA!
Oh my god, this is just way off.
Minnesota!
No, bro, I'm shutting this down. Let's move on.
Jacksonville! Nebraska right here. Hey, let's take Kansas City!
I can do that one.
Hey!
What's up,
Back it!
Hey, you gotta pull up.
Hey, let's hit Montana! Oh, shit, Montana's going stupid. Brooklyn!
Nah, bro. Get the fuck down, bro.
New Jersey!
Man.
Denver! This is the Ricky Podcast, Season 2, Episode 19. I am your host, Eric, along with Jello Retro to Tony Page. We are out of here. Oh, this shit builds. Hey.
I should have been in Stomp the Yard.
What? Roof is falling on me. What? No, I'm just fucking. Start getting all crazy, man. Welcome back.
Yeah,
to the
we
Ricky
lost
Podcast.
viewers because of that.
That's fucked up, bro. They don't fuck with the realness. They just don't fuck with the realness, bro, man.
We just gotta be
Go
fake
ahead,
on here. We just gotta be fake on here. You all right, man? We're live, just so you know.
No, I know. Sorry, my daughter's hella sick, so we're having like conversations on whether she needs to go to the ER or not.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Youngest or older?
Older one, Oakley.
Oh, poor thing.
Yeah. But, you know, the fucked up part is, and, you know, I don't really want to say this on cam, but I'm going to because I just don't give a fuck. You know, I worked with this girl, Zelaya, all week long. I work at CarMax, so all we do is drive cars. She didn't feel too good all week. She texted me this morning and said, I tested positive for COVID. Like, bitch, I got 2 fucking kids at home, and both of them are sick now. So now I'm scared it's my fault, and it's just I'm in this mode. I don't know what's going on.
Not to make things worse, but you're giving chat COVID right now.
I don't think I have it. I might have just passed it. It might have just rode on my shoulder to my daughter's food and they ate it or something.
Ah, poor thing, man.
It's unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate, man. So let's get into it, man. Just real quick, I'm trying to finish this out. So just in case anything needs to happen, it
100%.
needs to happen. You know what I'm saying, man? So just real quick, man, let's go ahead and look at it, bro. Playoff bound. You guys see the guys in the room, playoff bound, man. That's bullshit. You got to stay home. That's what I'm saying. That's bullshit. But playoff bound, man. You see my Cowboys in there. You know, you got the Rams, Cardinals, Buccaneers, Chiefs, your Packers. You know, they're a bunch of goons. You know what I'm saying? Then we got in the hunt, guys out in the safari, a bunch of teams. I'm not going to name them all, but if you see your team out there, go ahead and drop a hashtag hoorah, hashtag in the hunt.
No, sir. We are not in the hunt. Like 33 things have to happen for Broncos to make it.
So you guys are in the Lions situation.
Yeah, and we play the Chargers and then the Chiefs.
I get it, man. And then moving on to eliminated, you know, at the bottom of Bikini Bottom, rock bottom, as you guys know, a handful of teams there as well. You see the Seahawks maybe riding up a little bit, but just they're still eliminated. So the Seahawks aren't going nowhere, man. So let's go ahead and look at Week 17 clinching scenarios just so you guys know. Let's go ahead and look at it. Bengals can clinch the AFC North with a win versus Kansas City this weekend. The Colts can clinch the playoff berth with a win versus the Raiders. The Patriots can clinch a playoff berth with a win versus Jacksonville, plus a loss by either the Raiders versus Indianapolis or the Dolphins at Tennessee. So, you know, the chances are pretty good for one of those teams losing. Let's be honest. So the Patriots might go ahead and clinch a spot in the playoffs. Moving on. The Rams can clinch the NFC West with a win over Baltimore and a Cardinals loss versus Dallas.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying now.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they need both of them to happen. It's not either or. They need to win versus Baltimore, and they need Dallas to beat the Cardinals for them to win the NFC West, which is crazy because everyone knows the Cardinals started off like 7-0. That division was fucking in their hands.
Yeah, and you can't even blame it on Colt McCoy because he played well.
Can't. They fucking suck. The Cardinals suck. Simple as that. But anyway, moving on. The San Francisco 49ers can clinch a playoff berth with a win versus Houston and the Saints losing to Carolina this weekend, man. Giants, we coming, baby. Shit. Where? Okay, moving on. The Bills can clinch a playoff berth with a win versus Atlanta and a Ravens loss versus the Rams, or
Bills Mafia.
A win plus losses by Denver, or losses by the Chargers versus Denver, or the Raiders versus Indianapolis. So a bunch of clinching situations going on here. Let's move on. Chiefs can clinch the number 1 seed in the AFC first round bye with a win over Cincinnati plus the Tennessee loss versus Miami. So they need that. Green Bay can clinch the number 1 seed in the NFC, which is also that first round bye, if they win versus Minnesota, and they need Dallas to lose to Arizona, which I don't know, man. That's going to be a good game tomorrow. I'm excited for that. Tennessee can clinch the AFC South with a win, or yes, this is either or. They can win versus Miami tomorrow, or they need the Colts to lose to the Raiders. And even if they lose, they can still clinch a playoff berth if 2 of these 3 lose. So they need the Chargers to either lose to Denver, Baltimore to lose to the Rams, or the Patriots to lose to Jacksonville. And then moving on to our last clinching situation in Week 17, the Eagles can clinch a playoff berth with the win and a Vikings loss, or a loss by either the Texans at San Francisco or the Saints versus Carolina. So it looks like the Philadelphia Eagles may be in playoffs. It looks like that might be a little bit of spookiness for Dallas Cowboys. By no means am I scared of them, but by no means do I want to see them in the playoffs, man. So I just want to get that out the way. Looking at the current playoff seedings right here, just go ahead and screenshot that. I'm not going to explain it. You guys screenshot that. If everything stays the exact same going into Week 18, this is probably how the playoffs are going to look. So, like I said, not scared of the Eagles, but really don't want to see him in that spot. So, moving on. So, Tony, let's get into some NFL trivia real quick. And before we get into some trivia, let me just go ahead and drop some facts on you motherfuckers real quick. Kyle Sager and Felix Hernandez combined to play 26 seasons, all in a Mariners jersey, but neither of them played in a single playoff game. So 26 seasons combined playing in one uniform. Neither of them ever played in a playoff game. So I do want to go ahead and drop a couple of athletes that I had in mind that are great, in my opinion, that have played for quite a bit of times, that are veterans in their sport of choice, that have actually never played in a playoff game, starting with this guy right here. Zach LaVine, man, 7+ seasons, 440 games played, 0 playoff appearances.
That changes.
I was about to say, it says right there, LaVine is currently on track to make his first NBA playoff appearance. Bulls are the second best record in the East right now. So
yeah, that changes this year.
Things might change for my guy Zach LaVine. Moving on, Ryan Fitzpatrick, 17 seasons, 166 games played for about 17 different franchises. I'm exaggerating that, but not really. And 0 playoff appearances. And then it says Tragic Felix is a Hall of Famer. Hey, a lot of these guys are Hall of Famers. Moving on, Brandon Marshall, 13 seasons, 6-time Pro Bowler, 0 playoff appearances. Never played in the playoffs.
That hurts.
Doesn't it?
That hurts me.
I bet you didn't really even think of that, but when you look at it in the statistics, you're like, "What the fuck?"
No, he was with Denver at the worst time possible.
Okay, so we're gonna blow through this, and then last one here, Dick Butkus, 9 seasons, NFL Hall of Famer, 0 playoff appearances.
Hey, brother, we can skip trivia.
You want to skip trivia and just go into these pick'ems real quick?
Let's just get these pick'ems over. Chat, Eric's got an emergency he's got to deal with. If you didn't hear the first announcement, we're going to blow through pick'ems real quick, and then we're going to get on out of here. Everybody send some prayers and vibes over for Eric's family, though, real quick, all right?
Please do, man. I think she'll be all right. But, yeah, we got to, 3-year-olds, sickness, don't mix very well, man. So let's get into these Rick T Podcast pick'ems. We're only going to do the games that really fucking matter. So starting off, Tony is I would say Bills Mafia all the fucking way. So we're going to go ahead and, honorary Bills Mafia. So we're going to go ahead and talk about this one. Falcons 7-8 at Bills 9-6. Bills are minus 14.5. Go ahead and take it, Tony.
I don't like that spread. I don't think Bills cover 14.5. I think Bills win by 7 in this one. This one's going to be a 28-21 win to the Bills.
So Weird. Sorry, I just read a weird ass text message. But anyway, this week I'm honorary Bills Mafia as well. As you guys know, I usually don't rock with the fucking Bills, but I think they're going to destroy the Falcons this weekend. I love the minus 14.5 spread. I definitely think they cover it, and I got Bills winning this one 31-7. Not talking about Bears or Giants Bears. Sorry about that, Big Blue Jay. Just because I'm in a rush, got to move on to the good games. Let's talk about this Chiefs Bengals game. Chiefs 11-4 at Bengals 9-6. Chiefs minus 5.5. Favored in this one. Tony, what you got?
Please, Bengals. Fuck the Chiefs. They're getting into my Raiders category of hate. So please, Bengals. Jamar Chase, pop off. Make that autograph I got. Give me some more money.
Are you choosing the Bengals because of your hatred for Pat Mahomes, or because of you think Denver still has a chance?
Let's be clear. I don't hate Pat Mahomes.
Okay.
Pat Mahomes is a great guy. I don't like the Chiefs. The Chiefs are pissing me off. Now, would love to see the Chiefs lose just to kind of help Denver out. I don't know if that even matters, but it's a divisional game. Anytime they lose helps. I got the Bengals winning this game by 3. Let's go 24-21.
I also have the Bengals winning this one. I got the Bengals plus 5.5. But I think they should be the minus 5.5 favorite. I think they cover this one. But I got the Bengals winning this one 27-21. 6-point game. Moving on, Dolphins 8-7 at Titans 10-5. Tony?
Fins up, baby. Let's ride.
Fins up, baby. Let's ride. I'm along with you with that. I got the Fins in this one too, man. 7-game win streak. You can't go against it. What you got the score being in this one?
Fins up 17-14.
Fins up 17-14. I'm riding with it all the fucking way. Moving on to the final good game on this ballot right here. Raiders 8-7 at Colts 9-6. Colts minus 4.5 favored. I like it. So I got the Colts winning this one big time, 28-7. Jonathan Taylor runs them into the playoffs.
Fuck the Raiders. Let's go. Colts fucking demolish them. Let's fucking get it. Colts 28, Raiders 3.
Hey, let me go ahead and read this real quick. I got to tell y'all, so it's not a shock if this happened. If Miami wins out and the Bills lose out, or the last two, Miami wins the East outright. Wow.
Don't like to hear that as a Bills honorary fan, but
that'd make my dad happy. So we'll go ahead and rock with it. Eagles 8-7 at football team 6-9. This one doesn't really matter, but me being a Cowboys fan and this one being at grabs for that last wild card spot, really, we got to talk about it. I want the Washington football team to win this one, so I'm gonna go ahead and ride with Washington. I got them winning this one 27-21, 6-point game.
I'll go ahead and sacrifice my actual choice here just because I want the Cowboys to lose this game. To lose. You see what I'm doing?
Oh, I see what you're doing.
I want Washington to win this game. Anybody knows, if you've been watching the show, anytime I root for something positive to happen for the Cowboys, it doesn't work out well. So if Eric wants Washington to win, I'm going to ride with the Eagles.
Your mom dropped you when you were a baby. That's fucked up, Dad. Where did that come from? I just picked Miami.
Yeah, we both just said fins up. That's
my head has been hurting for 25 years and shit, but like, damn. Moving on. We're gonna skip this Rams-Ravens game. Let's go straight into the Broncos-Chargers. Broncos 7-8. Hope still alive at Chargers 8-7. Justin Herbert has been slagging. I got Broncos in this one 21-17. I think they barely win it though.
This game's going to give me a headache, and I'm going to have to stick a beer in my beanie for the rest of the day tomorrow after this game. So I'm going with the Broncos. We're riding Broncos by 3, man. 17-14. We know what's going to happen, though. Chargers are going to win this game.
Love it, man. And then the last good game on this bout as well. Cardinals 10-5 at Cowboys 11-4. Not a lot of people seen the Cowboys having a better record than the Cardinals at this point in the season. I fucking did, and I think we're going to destroy them on Sunday, tomorrow, 2:25 p.m. Eastern, or 2:25 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 4:25 p.m. Eastern Time. I think we are going to motherfucking destroy them, 31-14, Cowboys.
Eric, you know who I want to pick here, dog.
Do what you got to do, please.
All right. I'm picking the Cardinals in this game. I don't see Kyler Murray being throttled at all by this defense. I don't think Micah Parsons has the speed to keep up with him and get the sacks that he can put up. And the wide receiver core for the Cardinals is too damn dirty, bro. Too damn dirty. Trayvon Diggs doesn't touch the ball.
All right. I'm going to hold you to that tomorrow when we're fucking them up.
Hey, I literally just explained in the Eagles and Washington game why I make the picks.
You're right. You're right. You're right. You go against the Cowboys because that makes the Cowboys do better. You're right. You're right. Moving on, getting into the final games of the evening. We're really just going to talk about this Sunday night and Monday night game. Sunday night, Vikings 7-8, Packers 12-3. I got Packers winning this one big time, 31-17.
So Vikings won the last game. Vikings won the last game. However, Adam Thielen is out. So Justin Jefferson's going to have
Kirk Cousins is coming back off COVID too.
No, he's not.
Well, okay, two weeks off. What is this? The second week off?
Yeah, so it's Slaughter. That's starting.
Look, I got Cards Boys as the highest scoring game of the week. No, sir. No, sir. Come on now. Our defense is too. I'm saying our defense is way too crazy.
Both of them, though. Let's not be biased here. Both of those defense are insane. Now, Adam Thielen is out. Kirk Cousins is missing. You have Kyle Slaughter, I think his name is. He graduated from University of Northern Colorado. Kind of a bum. Not even going to lie to you. Would love to see the Vikings win this one, Mikey, but I'm sorry. I got to go with the Packers, man. Go, Pack, go. We're going Packers 28, Vikings 10.
See, you know I'm not being a hater here because I need the Packers to lose for Dallas to hop in a number 1 seed, and I just don't see it happening. Like, the Vikings just can't do it, in my opinion. I hope they do. Maybe I'm taking your advice here, and I'm going against them, hoping that they, take it as hate and they fuck them up. But we're going to find out about that tomorrow. Moving on to the Monday night game and the last game of our slates, the Rick T Podcast Week 17 Pick'ems. Browns 7-8 at Steelers 7-1. Honestly, I think this is the game of the week, being that both teams are so mid. They have really, really low lows, and they have really, really high potential. You know what I'm saying? Like, both teams could be good. They're just fucking not. So, in this one, I'm going to go ahead and ride with Big Ben getting the win here. I'm going to go ahead and say 28-17, 11-point game. So, I do have the Steelers covering the spread here. But this is breaking news. This is Big Ben's last game at Heinz Field. He said, this is most likely my last game playing for the Steelers. I don't know if that means he's retiring, but I don't necessarily see him going anywhere else. So I'm just going to go ahead and assume he's retiring. I got Big Ben winning this one 28-17, baby. Let's go, Steelers.
Shouts out to Mac Miller. We going with the Steelers on this one, baby. Mac Miller was a huge Steelers fan. I got to rock with Big Ben on his last game in the Steel Curtain.
Have to, bro. It's almost like a respect thing.
Yeah, and you could say that, Big Ben's done. He's old. He can't do anything nowadays. He sucks. He's still Big Ben.
That's Big Ben Roethlisberger. Yes, sir, bro. And he's got talent around him, man.
Yep, and he's a Hall of Famer. Whether y'all like it or not, Big Ben is a Hall of Famer. So put some respect on his name. Root for him in his last home game because they're not making the playoffs. So Steelers 21. What's the other team?
Steelers or Browns.
Wow, I'm sorry. Steelers. Browns 17.
He's saying Slothlessberger. Ben Slow. I think we're talking about Roethlisberger for sure. And Ben Show, baby. He's gonna go crazy on Heinz Field. I'm excited to watch that. But Tony, real quick question before we get out of here. Big Ben, Hall of Famer or nah?
Hall of Fame.
You already know what it is, man. We appreciate you guys for watching the Rick T Podcast here on the Rick T platform. Sorry we had to tune out of here a little bit early. I hope you guys enjoyed those special interviews we had from Treydonte Hill and my guy Spencer Webb up in Oregon. Hope you guys love those. If you guys want to go ahead and rewatch those, check us out on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook Live, Twitch. We're on all social media platforms as well. You can go ahead and give us a follow. I appreciate you guys for all tuning in, man. We are out of here. Peace.
Get your soul. Tell them that the break